Hello and welcome to ShoddyTalks, Shit Talks.
I was afraid you're gonna miss it. You're gonna say Q&A.
ShoddyTalks for, what is it, February the 27th?
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Cool. So, as promised, it is absorbing the Q&A, so we will still have questions and answers.
Yes.
Don't know why I'm saying it like this and looking at you like that.
I don't know. You're making me uncomfortable.
But anyways, we will start out with a few questions from you guys, starting from Dominic. Hey ShoddyCast, I was wondering how stabs would work in the game. I don't think they're gonna take up Magica, but will they use soul gems? Or can you just use it as long as you can hold your mouse? So
Skyrim, what are we used to? Skyrim, we're used to the staff itself has a number of enchant charges on it through soul gems, you know? And we could use it as often as we wanted until it ran out of soul power.
Soul juice.
Soul juice. Now, would that mechanic work in an MMO? Yeah, you could maybe try to, I don't know, but it just makes more sense. Like we were talking before.
If you think about it now, well, I'm just thinking about it. They still could do the soul gem thing, but make it like ammunition, like arrows for bows. Staffs could use soul gems. And just, you have to keep a certain amount of soul gems on you, and it uses them up for each shot you're doing.
Okay, yes, I see
so
what
think
you're
of them
saying.
as ammunition, bullets.
You know, the warlocks in World of Warcraft had something exactly like that. I think they were called like soul shards. Certain spells that they had required, whether it was like summoning demons or something like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yes.
So
I remember that now.
Yeah, actually,
I had a freaking warlock main, which I gave to you and you never used.
I like that idea a lot, actually. That's cool.
I just thought of that. You're welcome.
There you go.
So I wonder if that's how they're going to handle soul gems.
Cinemax, hire this dude, would you?
Yeah, because we didn't know what soul gems were going to be, what role they were going to have.
Right, they haven't mentioned yet.
Yeah.
So
like we know they're working on enchanting in the game. We didn't know if they were going to use soul gems for that. But I'm thinking, hey, use it as ammunition. Otherwise, it's going to have to use up Magicka. I'm thinking it has to, just to balance it out for melee characters that are going to be using up stamina whenever they swing. Well, then the stab wielders have to use Magicka then.
Right.
Like you would think, at least. Just from a balancing standpoint. So I'm thinking either use my cool soul gem ammunition idea or use up that Magicka. Because I can't see you just spamming.
You have to say trademark.
Right.
Say trademark.
Trademark.
Boom.
Soul Jam ammunition.
Now they have to ask your permission before they use it. They have to.
ZeniMax, you have to do it.
It's the
Unless
law.
they thought of it first and they just haven't said anything. Which is probably possible because, you know, they're smarter than we are.
But yeah, if I had to take a guess, if I was a betting man, I bet they'll just have you use Magicka.
Magicka?
Yeah.
Alright, so there's your answer from us, but definitely not confirmed. By any means. Moving on. Dingo Silver 57. For some reason, I really like that name. Dingo Silver.
I hate it.
What?
Yes, and I hate the person who wrote this comment too.
He doesn't. He likes you.
Sorry.
I'm not a PvPer. I love the way Fallout allowed you to talk yourself out of a situation. I'm not an RPer, but I enjoy
I told you!
Myself.
I hadn't even read the comment yet. I knew I was gonna hate this guy. He's not PvPer, not an RPer.
Let me finish.
He's the anti-Josh. He's the anti-Josh. Okay.
I'm not an RPer, but I enjoy immersing myself.
Oh, okay.
See?
Dingo, okay. I'm sorry, man. I take it all back.
I'm not a lore master, but I love watching history unfold.
Hey, me too.
I'm not a hardcore or casual gamer. I love games, but I also have places to go and people to see. Bullshit. Did you hear that? They probably didn't hear that. I'm not in a guild. What am I supposed to say to the questionnaire?
You're supposed to say, damn the questionnaire, and throw it on the ground.
Okay. The questionnaire he's referring to would be the one that you fill out after creating your character.
Yeah. That
would then place you into specific phasings of like-minded gamers.
Yeah, the questionnaire idea is definitely a cool one.
So I guess...
But what is this guy supposed to do?
Mr. Dingo Silver.
Wait, so what does he like? He likes immersing himself, but he's not an RPer.
Yeah, basically, he's saying he doesn't fall into any of the categories that are on the questionnaire, or at least the ones that we know of that are in the questionnaire. Well, first of all, do you have any friends that are going to be playing? Because that is going to be the second thing they categorize you by. is the friends. So if you have friends playing with you, well, then you'll be automatically put in with them if you're not in a guild. And second of all, why are you not in the ShoddyCast guild? What the hell? What do you mean you're not in a guild?
That's a good question. Yeah.
So what you doing?
So the questionnaire asks a bunch of things like, do you like RP? Do you like to PvP? It just leaves the whole thing blank. Do you think it would just... What if it just threw him in a server with nobody?
I'm thinking there's going to be the misfits section.
The misfits.
It's going to be of all the people that don't fit in anywhere else.
Yeah.
They get thrown in with all the other misfits. But there's other questions on the questionnaire that we don't know of. I'm assuming there's going to be one with like, do you prefer to solo? Do you prefer to group? Do you prefer
like
dungeons?
Do you like long walks on the beach? Do you like pina coladas and Genkan in the rain? You know, all these will be on there. No, but I don't know, maybe you have to have certain preferences. I'm sure they're going to cover all their bases. Like, I don't know, Dingo, if you like to play with a certain age group or something like that, but that was mentioned to be on there, you know. Yeah. Some sort of pedophile, you like playing with little kids, you can do that.
No, there won't be that.
But, that's what this game is. Right?
Maybe if this was Terra Online, but... Yeah, with their whole little children.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens to you, Dingo. Keep us posted.
I think you'll find a home. Don't worry.
We hope.
Moving on. Toru Hong. Do you like that name better? Toru Hong.
That's okay.
Hey, ShoddyCast, I've got a question. How will the leveling of armors and skills work in PvP? Because it would be unfair to the people who just started the game, but also to the people who... Wow, did I read that wrong?
I don't know, but I know what he's asking.
Oh, Jesus. Would it be unfair for people who just started the game, but also to the people who level themselves up a lot along... Okay, anyways.
Okay, anyway, my question to our researcher here is that what was interesting about... What was it? Was it Tour that did that? I don't know. Some MMOs will have it to where you could be any level and still participate, and they just boost you up. Guild Wars 2 did it in a very interesting way.
Very nice.
Where you go to the Mists,
the
Heart of the Mist, which is, you know, the PvP lobby, is basically what it is. And it instantly, you're at level cap, you have all the skills unlocked, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm sure people are going to differ on their opinions here, but I liked that very, very much because it was a level playing field. And so everything was skill-based in PvP, which I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But that's my personal taste and preference. And if you don't have my personal taste and preference, you're wrong. No. But... did you like that? Did you?
Yes, but I don't believe that is the system they're using. I believe it's going to be more of the World v. World system in Guild Wars 2 where, yes, it will bump you up and everything to level cap, but you're still only going to have the abilities available to you that you did at your actual level.
Okay.
So you're not going to get all these abilities and everything. You're only going to have what you went into it with.
Right.
But you're going to be boosted up with health, magicka, and all that stuff. Yeah. So... will it be unfair? Well, first off, you won't be brand new when you're going into PvP because you have to be level 10 to go into Cyrodiil. So you're not going to be straight up a noob. You're going to have at least some experience. But obviously, you know, the leveled up characters that have more abilities and everything are going to have the upper hand. That's just how it is. But you will still be able to level your armors and skills, I would assume, since you are going in with the skills and armors that you have available to you.
Yeah. I would love to see a way to level, because if I want to just level doing PvP, I want to do that. I want to have the ability to do that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I'm not going to, but...
No,
People should have that option.
Yeah, people should have that option, and I find it a refreshing change of pace.
Yeah, if you don't feel like questing, but you feel like kicking someone's ass, then...
Yeah.
Or getting your ass kicked.
But I thought this was definitely an interesting way Hong worded this here. Would it be unfair to people who just started the game? Because that can go both ways. Then the people who have been playing the game for a long time did all this work to get these awesome items. Wouldn't it be unfair for them too? So
they should be allowed to just wipe the floor with the noobs.
Yeah, so it could go both ways, and that's always this challenge developers have, you know? How do you cater to these people just coming into the game and the people who've been sticking around? That's why we have words like casual and hardcore.
Yeah.
And so, definitely an interesting balancing act. I'll be interested very much to see how they go about it.
I definitely think, though, you will be able to level your stuff just because they have so many other things besides just killing other players. They have the public dungeons and events and stuff.
Right.
So you have to be able to level your stuff.
I would be very surprised if you wouldn't be able to.
So was that suffice? Did that suffice?
Probably not, but let's continue.
Next question from Eric F. There are many features I would love to see, but one would be seeing all of Nirn, like Aldmeris, Akavir, Almora, and so on. Most likely would have to be expansions, but it would be awesome to see other areas besides Tamriel. I guess this wasn't so much a question, but a feature he would like to see.
I think that's a feature a lot of people would want to see. Definitely not the start of the game, obviously.
No, definitely not.
Because that would suck if you...
everything's
unlocked and nothing will be added in the future. Yeah, definitely through expansions. If we got to go to those other continents...
Do you think ESO will offer that? Or like an ESO 2, which replaces ESO?
You know, I don't know. Maybe an ESO 2, because we said, okay...
Like it would be called Elder Scrolls Akavir or something like that.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting all wet. Stop. Don't say that. No, but that's interesting because I don't know if Bethesda themselves with their single player stuff would want to keep like all these continents, because Akavir, Admor, and all them have remained very mysterious. And I don't know if Bethesda themselves would want to give that opportunity up to the Elder Scrolls Online.
That was exactly what I was thinking. ESO would probably not even be able to touch the other continents until Bethesda had their chance.
And I would, honestly, ZeniMax Online, you guys... I'm told you guys are a great team of people coming over from Dark Age of Camelot, and haven't personally played any games ZeniMax Online has put out. Have you, Kyle? No one has. Exactly. So... call me crazy, but I don't have my full trust in them yet. Bethesda, on the other hand, my favorite studio, and I want them to be the first ones to flesh out, you know, Aldmeris and Akavir, and I think a lot of Test fans would agree with that.
Yeah. But I don't want to go to Atmora, because obviously that place is complete crap, otherwise the Nords wouldn't have, you know, left it.
Yeah, if the Nords left it, we're talking about the Nords here. If they left it, it's gotta be pretty bad.
That's be worse than Skyrim, at least, so I can only imagine just an iceberg or something that they live on.
Yeah.
With just penguins everywhere.
It's just a big sheet of ice.
But I definitely want to go to Akavir. I hope to God that's like the next test game, is going to Akavir.
Dragonland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's be badass.
Freaking.
From Thomas Van H. The repairing of forts by players. Having to buy the resources to fix the walls would make it even cooler. So how do you think ESO will handle the repairing of forts and castles and all that kind of stuff?
Oh God.
Do you think it'll be like just a straight up money people have to pay? I mean, they shouldn't do that. Because
I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's
alliance
gonna be,
points, maybe?
No, I think it's just going to be like resources, like capture points and stuff like that.
Okay.
And resources.
And maybe the more resources you have, the faster walls will build.
Right, the faster the walls. So if you own outside of the keep, if you've captured a lumber mill, then you know it'll build faster. And if you have 3 lumber mills, it's going to build back even quicker. And if you have a stone quarry and stuff, you know, things like that, I would like to see, rather than straight up.
I can totally think you're thinking of Stronghold right now. I see it in the back of your head.
Totally, dude. Totally.
Man, we used to play the shit out of Stronghold.
Stronghold. I love it. I love it.
But yeah, that's what we think will happen with that.
Yeah, and that's what I hope. I hope it's not spend these many points or that many. That's boring.
That's boring, yeah.
That's boring. Give us meaningful things to do.
Yeah. And don't knock down walls, man. There's so much cooler ways of getting people out of there. Starve them out. Or send your Argonian under the walls, in the sewers, and open the gates for you. That better be an option, ZeniMax.
Come on.
So let my Khajiit guy go in there, climb the walls or something with his claws. He's got claws. I'm sure he's good at climbing walls.
Shoot, the Khajiit better be able to climb trees and stuff and set up ambushes. That's what those Khajiit, man, they are guerrilla fighters. I'll tell you what, if you've read any of the books, holy cow.
They're hiding in tall grass and behind pebbles. I mean, they are that good.
They'll go Rambo on you, man. Don't mess with the Khajiit.
All right, moving on. Next.
I always
thing
like how
from-
we do that. We start questions on topic and then totally end up somewhere random. Like,
It's
Khajiit are cool. Khajiit are cool. That's why this show is fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Tosh.
Some comedians, they'll start a joke somewhere and end up totally different.
All right, Dave P. Armor and weapon transmogrification.
What?
I guess transmutation,
Transmutation?
making some armor look like other armor.
Can
or
we
weapons
Google?
look like
Can we
others.
Google that
I'm not
word real
looking
quick?
that up. I'm not
Let's
even
Google
doing it.
that word. I want to
Oh
see
my God.
what comes up. Maybe it is. Maybe transgrification
Okay,
or
hold on,
something.
hold on.
Let's do it.
Transmogrification.
Oh my gosh! It filled it in for you. It's something. It's got to be something. Oh my gosh! It's something.
No, it's just from WoW.
Wait. Oh, it is. What does it say?
Oh wait, it's on the thesaurus?
This is a real word. I have never.
It's on thesaurus!
Oh my gosh! You learn something new every day.
It just means to
Definition.
change.
Change.
Transmogrification. Wow.
Oh, okay. So it is
Expialidocious.
like transmutation. Why does this word exist?
Wow. Okay, so what do you think?
Dave, I'm sorry, man. This guy knows words.
Yeah, I guess.
Holy-
Well, he probably knew because I didn't spell check it for him.
Yeah.
There was no squiggly red line.
All right. So, wow.
Do you think?
In what sense? What are we talking about?
I guess. Do you
How would
think
they
you
change?
can, like in Guild Wars, I guess. How you have your little stone, you put that in there, you can make one armor look like another.
So we're talking about ripping the stats off of a piece of armor
And putting it into
applying
the
them
looks of
to
another
the
one.
looks of another.
Or vice versa.
Now we have no information on this, right? So this is basically
Yes.
if we want.
We have no clue.
Uh,
There's been no talk about this in the game.
Do I want a mechanic where I can make my guy look how he wants without
Keep the
having to
stats
sacrifice
of
my
an uglier
stats?
piece of crap armor.
Yes. Yes, most definitely I do. Yeah, man. I liked that in Guild Wars very much, and they weren't scarce to come by, you know.
Right.
I had a lot of them, and yeah, it's so important, because oh my gosh, I hate that moment in games where I have to choose between looking good and being an effective fighter.
And having the
You know?
stats that you want.
Exactly.
So do we want it? Of course.
Hells yeah.
Very much so. Do we think it'll be in the game? That's a hard one.
I think they would.
I'm gonna say no.
You're gonna say no, okay.
Just to be against you. And I'm gonna be right.
All right.
Because
Our
I don't
rep-
see ZeniMax doing it.
Our reputations are on the line. I think ZeniMax.
We have no reputation.
I think they'll do.
Oh man. Alright, last one for this show, so you guys better enjoy it. From Mason Gage B. I hope that past combat styles are still just as effective, i.e. I can still one-shot people with a bow on the battlefield while sneaking, although I doubt it will happen. I don't want them to nerf stealth is all I'm saying. So do you think they will have the whole, like, triple damaging from shooting while stealthed?
Well, that's the thing.
Or,
no way.
Stealth backstab does 15 times the damage.
Yeah, as sacred as Skyrim is and stuff, and the past Elder Scrolls games, there's things that are ridiculous and stupid in those games.
Yes.
Ridiculous and stupid. For instance, I saw this YouTube video where this guy took a little dagger, jumped on the back of a sleeping freaking dragon, stabbed him once, and killed him in a single shot. That's effed up, man.
It cannot happen.
That's terrible. And it was because you could enchant this dagger to do amazing damage. You have the times 15 damage perk. It's ridiculous. And if you're afraid that they're gonna nerf that type of play, be afraid.
freaking hope they
because
do.
We hope they do. Now, should you still get those awesome bonuses from stealth attacks? Heck yeah, man.
Something like be a cripple or maybe a stun or something like
yeah.
that. Just something that leaves a nice opener for once you do break out of stealth to just start laying all those attacks and everything.
For sure. If you're skilled enough to position yourself correctly and take advantage of a situation, you should reap the benefits, no doubt about it. And I hope they make sneaking fun in this game, and fun and rewarding.
Yeah, but one-shotting someone in PvP or something?
No, it's
How is that fair?
Yeah.
At all? It's not. And it's not going to happen.
It would destroy a game like this.
I can like guarantee you that is confirmed that it's not going to happen. It just won't happen. PvP will not be fun because everyone will just running around with their freaking dagger in their hand doing 15 times damage with a sneak attack.
There you go, confirmed by the ShoddyCast, not by Zenoman.
That it will not be in there.
By the ShoddyCast. All right.
So, that shall be it, sir.
All right. Time to close it out. This has been the ShoddyCast. I have been Josh. Don't forget to like, share, and all that good stuff. And
I've been Kyle.
we'll catch you later.
Boy.